Hello, today I will be opening up a Zendikar Rising set booster box. So I've been trying to open one of these for a while, but when they initially released, they were about $150, which I thought was overpriced for a set booster box, especially for a standard set that was in print. But right now they're down to about under 100, if you know where to look. And what I'm most excited with these are the list cards that came out, and I think they're from basically non-reserved list cards from all kinds of sets. And I think they might be like 1 out of every 4 booster packs or something, so. And I'll start with the packs and then open the box topper last. As for the standard cards in here they're mostly just the Mythic lands, because I think they're the most useful for Commander. Also, I haven't been able to get many of them. The only one I have right now is the Emeria the Sky Ruin. Oh, so they go this way. And yeah, there's also the art cards. I think one of them can be stamped, or 1 or 2 per box. So this should be Morog, the Mythic Minotaur card. So I'm not too sure how these work yet, but we'll find out. So Kazandu Mammoth with a Glacial Grasp, and yeah, I know they can have multiple rares. So. I see a foil in the back. Well, that's actually expected. And, oh, that's a good start. Forsaken Monument. This is a pretty sweet card. It's a good mythic, too. With a foil Fearless Fledgling. Looks pretty cool, but I don't think it's worth very much. And we get a Plane Shift card. Sunscape Battle Mage. That was a pretty cool pack. And let's take a look at these, especially the old cards. I started around Onslaught block, so seeing these cards, it's pretty nostalgic. I know they also put some like newer reserved lists, not reserved lists, newer cards on in the list. I even saw, I think, Renin 6 is a possibility, which is pretty cool. And then, yeah, older cards like Scroll Rack, I know, is in there. Oh, I hate this card. Soaring Thought Thief. Played in Rogues. The Brushfire Elemental, pretty good uncommon. And Linvala, Shield of Seagate. Pretty cool card. Oh, and another. This is Future Sight. Famari Nomad. It's a very... First, I thought this was almost a token at first, but then I looked, oh, this is Future Sight. So it's a vanilla giant for 5. It's almost... I know Time Spiral Remastered is coming out in a month, and wonder if they'll make a Future Sight Remastered, or they'll put some of the cards in Time Spiral Remastered, especially Tarmogoyf. And Legion Angel with a Scute Swarm. So 2 rares in this pack. I think it's, yeah, in the pack it says you can get up to 4 rares. So. And Nimana Skitter Sneak foil with another list card. Wow. Getting lucky with the list cards. Hopefully this keeps up. Light up the stage. This is it's a list card, but it's not very old. Also a card I'm glad isn't in standard anymore. Oh, this is one of the stamped signature cards. This would be Anti-Cognition by Igor Kirilluk. Pretty cool. I know some of these can actually be worth up to like $10, the stamped cards, depending on the card and artist. I don't think this one is worth all that much though. Another Rogues card. And Crawling Barrens. This is seeing a lot of play right now. It's in basically any control deck. It's a win condition. Cleric of Chill Depths. Compared to draft boxes, these seem to be a lot better, and I know you should really only be paying maybe $5 extra, because I think they only cost distributors like $5 extra. So if they're going up for over 100, it's probably better to wait since they're in print, and they'll usually come down to under 100 like they did in the Zendikar Rising case. And I think the newest one, Kaldheim, you can already get these for under 100 some places. Magmatic Channeler, pretty good rare. It's seeing some play in Modern. And wow, this is a good box so far. Foil Turntimber Symbiosis with Turntimber the Serpentine Wood. This is, I think, the weakest of the Mythic lands, but still pretty good. You can almost put this in any commander deck because there's very little drawback. Since 3 life when you have 40 doesn't really mean all that much. So, pretty good box so far. Coveted Prize. I don't think I've ever seen this card played anywhere yet. And Synchronized Spellcraft is the foil. Nissa of the Shadowed Bows alternate art. Very cool art card actually. This is kind of one I wish I would have got as a stamped, but hopefully still plenty of chances. Curious though how these boxes will age because a lot of the value from older boxes comes from being able to draft them, and these are basically just for opening. So curious if people will hold on to these boxes or if there will be much demand for them in the future. And this is Sky Shatter or something, or no, Thwart the Grave. Pretty cool art. And another Legion Angel with a Spell Shield foil. So getting duplicate multiple rares is actually pretty rare, it seems. Maybe like 1 in every 5 packs. Maddening Cacophony art card. Oh, that looks like either Nissa or in the back there. That's either Nissa or Pathway. And yeah, Nissa of Shadowed Bows. I got one of these in my collector's booster box, but the art on this is cool, but the Planeswalker hasn't really seen all that much play. And another Turntimber Symbiosis with a Skyclave Sentinel. So yeah, these packs can be pretty cool. 2 mythics in 1 pack, and it's not even a collector's pack. It's basically a $4 pack. Pretty cool. So typically a draft booster box would have, I think, 4.5 mythics per box. I'm curious if this will have more. By the looks of it, it will, since I almost have like 20 packs left still. And Grakmaw Skyclave Ravager with a Risen Riptide, and there looks to be, oh, that's from Innistrad on Burial Rites. Yep. Played in Reanimation in Historic as well. Not a bad card since it's got flashback. Oh, Jace art card, and I really like the cat token here. I think I have a foil one of these tokens. And Nimble Trap Finder, the Veteran Adventurer. So 4 list cards so far and plenty of packs to go. Oh, got a foil full art swamp. Though full art lands these days, they're not really all that special anymore. They seem to be very common. Almost every set now has some kind of fancy land, which would end up diluting the value. And Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients. I don't have this Planeswalker yet. So it's basically built for equipment synergy. And it hasn't seen all that much play. And wow, this is such a good box. Ashaya, Soul of the Wild. So 2 packs now where we got 2 mythics. And yeah, they're all decent mythics, especially Ashaya. So 6 mythics so far in boxes that typically have, like, when draft boxes typically would have 4.5. Usually for a draft box, getting 5 would be considered good. Saloon Division is a pretty good uncommon. It's got one of the flip lands. Is that an... wow. Another Nissa. So, 7... oh! What? And the Monastery Mentor. I actually almost missed this. This might be the rarest pull of the box. This is also worth like 20 bucks, I think. This is played in as a sideboard card in control decks. It can really take over a game very quickly. It's from Fate Reforged. Very cool mythic, and it's very good. So, yeah, this box might be one of the best boxes I've opened in a while so far. If you include the list card, that's almost 8 mythics. Monastery Mentor, yeah, that's one of the great list pulls you could really get. And I still have a lot of packs to go. Nighthawk Scavenger, a decent rare for rogues. So far I like this set booster box a lot more than my collector's booster box, and this was about half the price of a collector's booster box. For Kaldheim so far, right now I'm planning on opening at least 1 set booster box, and I'm kind of undecided yet on the collectors, but... and Valakut Exploration with an Anti-Cognition. And another mythic, Omnath, Locus of Creation. Yeah, this is banned in Standard, but right now it's seeing a lot of play in Pioneer and Modern because it's a very good card. I don't even know why they added the when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. It almost seems like it was pushed to be the Chase Mythic of the set. So yeah, I definitely think I got my money back on this box, especially since I haven't even if I get a creeping tar pit as a box topper, this box is still insane. And Kaza Royal Chaser with the Kazandu Nectar Pot. Oh, and Eldrazi Temple. I keep missing these list cards. Pretty good card for any kind of like Eldrazi deck. Help you get out those big Eldrazi a lot quicker. Another foil, full art. Swarm Shambler. I see this played a little bit in some kind of token strategies. Null Priest of Oblivion, and yep, 2 rares in this pack with a squad commander. So still 10 packs to go, and I have already 8 or 9, I think, yeah, 9 mythics if you include the Monastery Mentor. Soul Shatter. This is a card that I think is underrated. It could definitely be played in commander decks. It's pretty good, I think. Kind of went under the radar. And a Nahiri art card, so I think I got one of the art cards for each of the Planeswalkers in the set. Though I almost just always forget that Jace even exists since nobody does anything with it yet. And our first pathway, the Bright Climb pathway, with a foil Legion Angel. So I know they're finishing the pathways in Kaldheim, the remaining 4. Another Brushfire Elemental, pretty good uncommon, with a Verazol the Split Current. So, looks to be a pretty big serpent, I guess. I haven't seen this card really played yet, though. Oh, you can copy spells if you were cast a kick spell. Pretty cool. So, 7 more packs, and this one might be worth a little bit. It's another stamped Drana. Drana the Last Blood Chief. Pretty cool. I guess I'll have to dig through the commons to find the other stamped. And Maddening Cacophony for the rare. The Territorial Scythecat. is, oh, Grove of the Burn Willow. So I guess some of the art cards can actually be the expeditions. Because I remember getting a foil one of these in my collector booster box. Another Maddening Cacophony. The foil Feed the Swarm, which is probably one of the best commons in the set. Hopefully at least one or two more list cards would be nice as well. Another Nighthawk Scavenger, and looks to be another 2-rare set with a very good Luminarch Aspirant. And three rares in one pack. The foil Wayward Guidebeast. I think the best is the Luminarch Aspirant. Seeing a lot of play in aggro decks right now. Ondu Inversion with an Umara Mystic. And this can become Ondu Sky Ruins. So still 3 more packs and then the box topper. I guess I'll have to find out if the amount of mythics I got is insane or if it's actually fairly common in these new booster packs. From what I saw, I think I've seen a few of these openings, and most only had like 4 or 5 mythics, so this is definitely well above average. And another Kazandu Mammoth with a Nahiri's Lithoforming. Oh, that looks like something fancy in the back. Let's see what that is. Oron Reef Ooze. And, oh, another Omnath. Wow, this box is so good. So 2 Nissa, 2 Omnath, 2 Turntimber Symbiosis. And for the last pack, let's see. So, Glasspool Mimic, it's one of the flip lands. Glasspool Shore, pretty good card. You can play this in any kind of maybe a Merfolk deck. And for the final card, the Murderous Redcap. This art is very creepy. Goblin Assassin. I think this is from Eventide, or Lorwyn, Eventide, Morning. Yeah, I always get those mixed up. And for the final box topper. So, considering how good this box was, I'm not even going to be disappointed if this is a bad box topper. And wow, it's a fetch land. So, yeah, this is, I think this is the best box you could ask for. So from the list, we get a very big hit with the Monastery Mentor. Then we get a fetch land, and then let's see how many mythics. So 9 mythics if you, and then 11 if you include these. I think this is probably like the God box. And let's go over the list cards again. So, of course, the Monastery Mentor is the best one. There's also Eldrazi Temple, Unburial Rites, and a very cool card from Future Sight, Famari Nomad. Alright, thanks for watching, and until next time.